Shalom, it's the brother Yalai, come back at you with another one. Giving all praise, glory, and honor to you. How about you? How shine? Double honors to those of the apostles of the great millstone. Salutations to the occupation of truth, sincerity, and charity. And we're going to start off with what needs to be done. That may be the title. It may change. But the subject is not being part of a bad cycle, but doing a part no one else will. And it's going to make sense as I go into it. Forgive any background noise. I know the cicadas, they out, they loud, where I'm at. It's a lot of nature and stuff, forgive, any machinery going on in the background. Or even the sound of my voice right now, is a little bit stuffed up. But besides the background in this video, let's talk about the video itself. I'm gonna start off with something that really stuck out to me. So it's called A Story for the Four People, named Everybody, Somebody, Anybody, and Nobody, right? And it says, there was an important job to be done, and everybody was sure that somebody would do it. Anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it was everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody wouldn't do it. It ended up that everybody blamed somebody when nobody did what anybody could have. So we don't want to be a part of that cycle of saying somebody else will do it or somebody else will do it, because it never gets done. And this can pertain to many things. I'm gonna get another quote real quick that really sits with me too. It says, "Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never." So that postponing spirit, that do it later, is also it's kind of like a lazy spirit. Somebody else will do it or do it later, and it never gets done. So we'll get Exodus 23 verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rush judgment. So this is my favorite commandment because it's telling you that it's a quote. I got a couple quotes, but it said wrong is wrong even if everybody is doing it. Right is right even if nobody is doing it. So just because everybody doing it don't make it okay. Just because nobody's doing it doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done. And this is what that commandment goes into. You shouldn't follow a multitude or follow everybody else to go off, to do wickedness, to transgress. It's a beautiful commandment. And it's not that you should be in a lone wolf spirit, but sometimes it's going to appear that way. And Yahushua was a great example. And we're going to get that in Matthew 26 and 39. He went a little further and fell on his face and prayed, saying, and then this part is going to be in the red letters. It says, "Oh, my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Nevertheless, not as I will, but as thou wilt." So sometimes you have to do what you don't want or feel like doing for the greater good. The context is showing right here that Yahushua didn't want to be pierced and beaten and bruised up and spit on and treated. The Son of Man ain't want to be crucified for. So, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if he would have just, somebody else would do it. Somebody else would get crucified for the sin. Somebody else would say it. Or somebody else would get crucified. It ain't never been done. And then where would we be at today? And imagine if Moses didn't listen to the Lord and say, you know what, somebody else will free Israel. Somebody else will tell Pharaoh to let the people go. Somebody else will do it, right? And imagine if all the prophets and the great men of the Lord throughout history just said, nah, somebody else will do it. And it would have never been done, man. Never. So I give a great example. This is Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. It's an uncomfortable thing to be confrontational with our people, the nation of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's an uncomfortable thing to tell them that they're going off. It's an uncomfortable thing to tell them, hey man, stop eating pork, stop committing adultery, stop doing wickedly, love your neighbor, love your brother. And how do you do that? By telling them that they doing wrong, man. And if we was in that mind state of, do it later, or or somebody else will do it. Hey man, you wouldn't see us out on the corners, the highways and byways every once a week, every Saturday. Come on now. Just be for real. Just be for real. Do it later. ASA now, make not a tearing to turn to the Lord. So this is a great example, man. What we do camping, telling our people to repent, man. It may not be comfortable. It's cold outside, snow, 11 degrees Fahrenheit, toes about to freeze. Hey, it's raining, it's drizzling. Hey, it's hot out. We done been in all kinds of weather, be instant in season and out of season. We done been in all kinds of weather to tell our people to repent, that the Lord is coming back. And if you're not on the right side of that line in the sand, hey, it's gonna hit the ceiling fan. So I hope that this was edifying. I don't really need to go too deep into this. You know, once again, I'm gonna say, I'll get out one more thing, because something been sticking with me lately about this Atlas. But it's like chew the meat, spit out the bones. But Atlas is supposed to be like a Greek titan, and his punishment was carry the world on his shoulders. But this is not too far from this image. Not to go off in a way of comparing, that to the Son of Man, but hey, the Lord carried the world on his shoulders, man. He did that which nobody else would do. Okay, because who gonna carry the world? Who gonna do it? Who's gonna do it, man? Forget all that other talk about somebody else will do it later. Who gonna do it? That's what we want to know. Who gonna do the work, man? Who's gonna do it? It ain't about if you don't feel like it. It ain't about if you don't want to do it. Who gonna do it, man? And I'll bring out that one last quote that I don't know if I have it, but it resonates with me. I'll bring it out again, that hey, wrong is wrong, even if everyone is doing it. Right is right, even if no one is doing it. And with that, I'm gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the elect, to the elders and apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the Akim, pushing this word, truth, sincerity, and charity, and doing what needs to be done. Peace and blessings to the elect, the chosen, house of Yasharallah, Kwam Yasharallah, and Abba Ball.